Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Cold and flu season has arrived, and once again, health officials are reminding you that there's still time to roll up your sleeve for the annual influenza vaccination. Christmas is a busy time for visiting with family and friends. And when you plan to take a road trip out of town for a few days, remember to keep your home looking lived in, as a way to keep burglars from ruining your holiday. As the end of the year approaches, the Chinook School Division is marking another banner year of achievements in math and literacy. Thanks for joining us here today. Well, if you haven't already rolled up your sleeve for the annual flu shot, health officials are reminding you there's still time to do so. We have more in today's top story. Cold and flu season has arrived, and once again, health officials are reminding you that there's still time to roll up your sleeve for the annual influenza vaccination.
At the moment, influenza is still very sporadic in the province. There's been cases reported close to us in Moose Jaw, but also in Saskatoon, but it's very few cases at this stage. It's moved rather slowly, probably because the weather hasn't been that cold. But that's no consolation as we move into the holiday season, because there's going to be a lot more activity. But we're still getting in the region 50 to 60 people coming in every week. We've covered almost 11,000 members of our population, so it's at about 25%, and the province is riding at similar figures, about 260,000 people so far in the province who've had their vaccine, which is again around 25% of the population.
Dr. Torre adds that as we spend more time visiting with family and friends over the holidays and attending other public events, proper hygiene will play an integral role in stopping viruses in their tracks.
Well, certainly for influenza, the best defense is to get immunization, but hand in hand with that, and no pun intended, is the hand hygiene. It's very important to wash your hands, and especially as we go into festivities, there's a lot of shaking of hands, but there's also a lot of eating involved, so make sure you wash your hands before you eat and after you eat, and from the washroom. And if you do have a bit of a cough, or you do have to cough, remember to cough into your sleeve, not into your hands, and then shake hands, or coughing into open space where people may be. And of course, if one is ill, it's always better to stay home until you've sorted out the issue at hand, rather than spread it to other people.
If you'd still like to get your flu vaccination for the year, you can do so by dropping by any public health drop-in clinic or your local pharmacy.
Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from David Anderson, Member of Parliament for Cypress Hills Grasslands.
Wishing you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Pinnacle Financial in Swift Current. Wishing the citizens of Swift Current the very best this holiday season and into the new year from Mayor Schaefer, City Council, and staff of the City of Swift Current. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Stuke Pharmacy and Leader. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Gus, Louie, and George at the K Steakhouse and Motel. Book your Christmas party or New Year's celebration today. Police are reminding you to make your home look lived in as you take off for a vacation this holiday season. Christmas is a busy time for visiting with family and friends. And when you plan to take a road trip out of town for a few days, remember to keep your home looking lived in, as a way to keep burglars from ruining your holiday. Gary Hodges is the staff sergeant for the Swift Current City RCMP and offers a few tips on keeping vandals at bay.
Either deal with a family member that lives in the community or a trusted neighbor to ensure that they're checking your house on a regular basis, making sure that the snow is removed if there's fresh snowfall. Any flyers that come, or if you're a subscriber to the newspaper, make sure that you cancel that subscription while you're gone, so that your mailbox doesn't fill up over and over and over as the days go by. That's another obvious indicator that you're not there. Something else we encourage people to do are go down and buy timers for the lights. If you have a Christmas tree set up in your house, make sure you put it on a timer as well. Nothing's more obvious than a Christmas tree sitting there that's not lit up if it's a direct signal that you're not home. As well as you can put them on a light within the home, rotating around to different rooms at different times.
And along with protecting your own property, you can be a good neighbor as well. Keep a close watch on the activity in your neighborhood by alerting the police of any suspicious vehicles or individuals. The town of Maple Creek is Southwest Saskatchewan's hub for holiday shopping and dining, all at a relaxed pace. For your convenience, enjoy late-night shopping until 9 every Thursday throughout the month of December. Maple Creek, the perfect shopping and dining excursion. For more details, check out our website at oldcowtown.ca. 2015 was another busy year for the Chinook School Division. And in this report, we highlight some of their achievements. As the end of the year approaches, the Chinook School Division is marking another banner year of achievements in math and literacy, meeting targets, and further assisting students in reaching their overall best grade performance.
This past year sort of wound up our final stage of the Math Momentum Initiative, and we had by the time we were completed, we had 29% more students doing their math at the grade level they were expected to. So if you can get up to helping 1 in 3 children get to that place they need to be, that's quite a sense of accomplishment. So we really are proud of that. And then now that we shift our focus back to some of the balanced literacy initiatives where we've seen a bit of a plateauing as we put most of our energies into math. So I think it's always important. We can never lose the focus on literacy. It is the key to success in academic careers and living life in general and being good citizens.
Programming which falls in line with the provincial 2020 target of seeing 20% more grade 3 students reading at grade level by the year 2020. A target which Chinook students have already achieved, with an even greater emphasis on student growth and achievement set for 2016.
I think it's time to sharpen the saw on the Saskatchewan Reads. What we've seen is that the Balanced Literacy Initiative in Chinook started 8 years ago, and so there's been a little bit of erosion from our initial implementation of that plan, and so I don't think it's going to take a lot of work, but a little bit of fine-tuning from where we were before, and then adding some of what Saskatchewan Reads brings to the table, I think is going to be very good, very exciting. We've already started some of that work, and it's been very well received. We in Chinook have concentrated an awful lot on our elementary classes to get kids off on a good start, but we're also starting to see that it's time to move some of our focus and energy into middle years, where we're noticing there is some drop-off. We make great gains up through grade 5, and then as those middle years kids have different interests, they lose a little bit of their motivation, and I think there's some things that we can do to help them some more. And provincially, high school graduation rates has hit the radar. We've been quite lucky in Chinook. Well, I shouldn't say lucky. We've worked very hard in Chinook with our parents and our students to have over a 90% graduation rate. But I think we can still look at what the high school experience is like for our students and see, even though we're graduating a great rate, what is that experience like? Can we make it more robust? Can we make it more meaningful for kids? Can we prepare them better?
The Chinook School Division is the second largest in the province, with approximately 6,000 students and 1,000 staff across the Southwest.
On behalf of everyone here at Cypress Health, I would like to extend our best wishes to you and your family during this festive season. This is a time for family and friends to get together and enjoy the spirit of the season. The holidays are a time to reflect upon where we've been and those things for which we're grateful. Our wish for you is that 2016 will bring you great health, happiness, and prosperity. We are looking forward to many positives throughout the coming year.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Cypress Health region.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. From all of us here at Southwest TV News, we wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and all the best in the new year. I'm Carol Andrews.